Do you think it's harder not to be a dickhead when you're a multi-millionaire?
He thinks you ate meat the other day.
But fucking cunts.
Oh, don't talk about it!
And you stabbed my hamster with a pencil.
If you bring that up again, I will fucking divorce you.
Mushy peas. Welcome to North-South Mind
No.
Welcome to North and South Mind Your Mouth with Anne Beggs and Fluffy Chicken. It's
No,
nice.
you're supposed to say with Nick Beggs, and
I
I
don't
say
care.
with Anne Beggs.
They know who I used to be.
I'm trying, guys. I'm really trying to do this in a professional manner.
Good luck with that. You got me in the band now.
And please like and subscribe.
I don't care if you do or not, frankly. So
So this week.
No, hang on a minute.
No, I start. I'm
Hello,
leading.
wife. Hello,
Okay.
wife. How's your life?
My life's good. It's always good.
What,
Because
with
I'm
me?
positive.
Your life with me is great, right?
Yeah, it's great. So we thought we'd start things off by just doing a little follow-up on the charity shop story.
Oh, yeah. We got the cuddly toys back.
We got the cuddly toys back.
And no one has to serve a custodial sentence. But she's got
And
an
no
ASBO.
one died.
She's got an ankle bracelet and she can't go out after 9 o'clock.
I'm probably never going to go into that charity shop again. ever.
No, I'm not taking anything there again. The Heart Foundation get all our charity stuff from now on.
Do you know what else, though,
What?
that surprised me is...
How good hummus is.
No.
It is really good.
It's really good. Just bear with.
Okay.
What surprised me on that topic is how much stuff you take to a charity shop that just gets binned.
Yeah.
I find that really quite upsetting.
Well, the same goes for recycling. A large percentage of the stuff we put in our recycling bin also goes into landfill. And in some cases, the sea.
It's really sad. Moving on. So, everything's good on the charity shop front. Toys are returned.
Yeah, and I brought you all some sticky labels so you can label things up next time. And the house is great.
I still think that you're missing the point that you were told. Anyway, let's not.
Well, I think we've
revisit.
dealt with
We've
this.
dealt with this.
I think
Okay.
I'm just getting capital out of it.
We are going to talk about our topic of the week.
Well,
Week.
You've got a topic of the week. I've got a topic of the week also. But
Which
you go first.
I don't know
No,
about.
you don't know about it.
So my last 3 weeks have been taken over by a series of weddings, culminating with a particularly massive, beautiful wedding, and it's just taken over my life. So
It
the
certainly
last
has.
week I had 3 weekends, 3 weddings, and Saturday was a biggie.
Yes, where was it? Can you say where it
Ashridge
was?
House, I can say, yeah.
Ashridge House.
Yeah. Nick can't say Ashridge House.
Ashridge House. How's that?
That was good.
You
What do you
want me-
normally say?
Ashridge House like a
No. You say Asridge House.
Arseridge House. I like Arseridge House.
So we had a fabulously big wedding at Ashridge House, and it's just I live, breathe it, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and that one was
And if they can
exhausted.
see the photographs, they can go to your Instagram page and look at the beautiful photographs.
Well, there's only a few. There's a video on my ann.nicholas.weddings Instagram.
That's
If
good.
anybody wants to have a look at that.
Yeah, well, it is interesting.
And it's so beautiful, and the weather was so perfect because it was an outside ceremony. Honestly, it could not have gone better. I could not have wished for a better day. All of the blood, sweat and tears. And we had a few serious last minute changes and a few additions, and
You're brilliant at that.
caused me quite a few sleepless nights.
But you know, the thing is with Anne is she makes people's dreams come true. When she had the shop, she made their dress dreams come true.
I had a bridal boutique for 11 years.
You had a couple of bridal boutiques. And you made people's wedding dreams come true. And you do that now with these clients that you have.
Oh,
And I become your bridal bitch, don't I? When
do.
leading up, I run around and do all your odd jobbing for you.
You do, and you bring me cups of tea, and you bring me dinner to my desk.
Stroke your hair and go, it's
Stroke
okay, darling.
hair.
Don't throw yourself under a bridal
Bus.
cortege. What do they call it? A bridal bus.
A bridal bus.
Yeah, don't do that.
And you did lots of running around for me. And then yesterday you did on the run up, you did lots of picking up. And then yesterday you did lots of dropping off.
I did. I went to Arseridge House yesterday and picked up mirrors.
Yeah.
It's lovely there.
It's so beautiful.
I did some painting there. I did some, I don't mean I painted the walls. Yeah, I did the Anaglypta there. It's fucking great. No, I did. What did I go? In
you went and painted in the garden, didn't you?
I went and I did some just watercolor paintings.
If you're in the area, it's a really beautiful place to visit. You can't go in the main house because it's not open to the public, but you can look at the gardens, and they've got a massive tree in the garden that was planted by Queen Victoria, so that's quite interesting.
That's true. That is true.
I think it was built as, I really need to learn about the history of it, but I think it was built as Henry VIII's hunting lodge.
Exactly right. Yeah.
So it's a really beautiful place, fabulous place for a wedding. I love it. And the wedding there at the weekend, go and check out the video. It's
famous neighbours, Ronnie Wood.
Ronnie Wood's got a house close by.
Yes, he does,
there's a big...
You saw him there once, didn't you?
I saw him there when I was with clients once, yeah.
And you said, didn't you paint a picture of my husband?
No, I said, you did paint a picture of my husband, which is hanging in our kitchen.
Yes, that's right.
And he was like, I can't remember.
Yeah.
I showed him a picture of it and he was like, wow, it's pretty good, isn't it? He couldn't remember, he didn't have a clue.
He's a sweetheart.
But his name is on it.
It is.
So that's been my week. Big wedding, very tired. I think Thursday into Friday, I think I had about 3 or 4 hours sleep. And then I did a 20-hour day on Saturday from start to finish.
Oh, you put in the hours.
And then had 4 hours sleep and drove up to Liverpool to my son and daughter-in-law's baby shower.
Lovely.
Well, I say I drove. I didn't. Willow's boyfriend Charlie drove.
Good old Charlie.
Very sweet of him.
Bull Shanker.
Had a little nap in the back of the car and baby shower, and then there and back in a day. Yesterday was post-wedding admin and today we're recording a podcast. And then tomorrow I go to Spain.
You're going to Spain to spend some time with Olivia and the children because obviously they've gone over there. We've spoken about that already. Yeah. So you're due a little break.
Having a little break.
Great. Fantastic.
Getting out of your hair, Poppy.
Yes, I'll be able to...
Have a nice tidy house for 3 weeks.
I'll be able to eat vegan Haribo in my underwear.
I've just thought of a topic of the week. Oh my God.
Too close to the mic.
You don't know what's coming. Oh my God. Willow knows what's coming. A couple of weeks ago, we had a lovely weekend for our wedding anniversary, right? We went out for dinner. We went to see Tim Minchin, which was, I bought tickets as an anniversary present for Nick to go and see Tim Minchin, who is an absolute genius. And what a guy. That show was insane. We loved it.
Yes.
What a day.
We did.
Then the next day, we went back into London. We were going to see Stuart Lee, the comedian. So we did another show. Yeah. We were like, let's go out, let's have dinner, let's just have a wander. And we found this lovely pub on the Thames.
So what's brought this up?
Hold on. Let me finish.
Okay.
We found this lovely pub on the Thames.
I know where this is going now.
And we sat, the sun was shining, and Nick went in to order food, and they had on the menu vegan bangers and mash.
Yum.
And it came, and it was the mash, was probably the best mash I've ever had. I wish I could remember the name of the pub. It was gorgeous. And I'm sitting there eating, and we both had obviously the same thing. And I said to Nick, oh my God, these sausages are insane. Are you sure they're vegan? And he went, yeah, they're vegan. And I was like, they are so authentic. Didn't think any more of it. Kept talking about it. I was like, oh my God, that meal was amazing. Anyway, at the weekend, Nick's daughter Lula.
Lula.
And her husband Luke came down to stay ahead of the baby shower. And Lula says to me, oh my God, so you'll never guess what Dad told me. He thinks you ate meat the other day. And he was panicking and he didn't want to ruin what was a lovely day. So he just kept his mouth shut. But he thinks you both had meat sausages. So, do you want to explain yourself?
Yes, I do want to explain myself. I didn't say anything to you about it because at the time I thought, God, because you said, these taste like meat. And I thought, Yeah, they really do. But it's hard to tell these days because the vegan products are very good. Anyway, I said to her, could we have vegan bangers and mash, please? And she went, yes. So I assumed that's what we got. Now, I'm afraid this is a Schrodinger's cat scenario. We don't know whether Schrodinger's cat is alive or dead. We may have eaten meat, or we may not have.
But you doubted.
Well, I'm not going to go, this is meat.
Did you not go in and double check after I said that?
I didn't want to know. I didn't want to know. Seriously.
Can't
I was
believe
like...
you. And you weren't going to tell me.
Well, the thing is, Anne doesn't know this, but when we have an argument, a really bad one, I actually go out on my bicycle to a restaurant on the canal and eat a steak.
He always says this. I don't believe it for a second.
I do, because it reminds me of my mum. But I haven't done it for years.
That's because we don't argue.
I know. But isn't that strange? That's a psychological thing where I actually do something that I think is going to piss you off. And when I told you the first time, you went, I would prefer it if you'd slept with someone.
Well, you're not pissing me off. You're going against your own morals.
Well, I'm going against your morals too, aren't I?
Yeah, but I'm pescatarian. I'm not even vegetarian. I still eat fish. You try to be as vegan as possible.
It's not very easy.
You don't eat eggs unless it's in a cake.
Especially when you get sausage and mash. When you order vegan, I think, let's pretend it was vegan.
But you have a doubt in your brain.
I do have a doubt, yeah. But wasn't it delicious?
Well, it was, but I just hate the idea of...
Okay, do you want to hear something else that I feel that I need to tell you this week?
Oh, dear God. What?
The other morning you came... after I brought you a cup of tea and I went back to bed, you came into the bedroom and sat down you had your robe on, your towel-in robe.
Oh, don't talk about it! No! Because I know.
I feel now.
No, I don't want to know what it was. Okay, so basically, I come in and I sit on the bed and I've got my dressing gown on, and Nick just stared at me and then lunged at my throat with his hand and like grabbed something off my neck and threw it out the window. I don't want to know what it was. I don't want you to talk about it anymore. It's going to make me actually throw up.
I'm not going to say what it was, but what I will say is I had seconds.
Shut up!
Split seconds to make a decision on something that I know. Just imagine if she'd known what it was. Oh, God.
Nick, please stop talking.
I'm God. Okay, so this takes me on to another subject, which I do take issue with you.
What?
Your inability, the whole female aspect of this family has a nervous breakdown if there is a tiny little spider anywhere.
I can deal with a tiny one.
Yeah, you get the Hoover out.
So yeah, that's how I deal with it.
No, that's wrong. I love spiders.
This is the man who just ate sausages.
Yeah, vegan sausages. We don't know. I'm talking facts. That's open conjecture.
That's just made me go all funny on my neck again.
Willow will scream, Dad, there's a spider on, quick! Tiny little spider about that big, just going up, looking after its babies that have just hatched out and it's nurtured in its web. So what I have to do is get the duster of death. We have the duster of death, which is a great big fluffy thing like a dog's tail on a stick, and I scoop it onto the duster of death and I put it out the window, bye spiders, and they go and live a happy life. But the problem is right now, because we're in August, the axis of the Earth is going slightly back like that, which means we're slightly further from the sun, and spiders get cold and they want to come in. So they're all coming indoors now. I'm going away in 5 weeks on tour.
Oh, don't worry, the Henry will be out. The Henry will be on standby.
Willow, I expect you to use the duster of death and not kill spiders. And if you see Mother reaching for the Henry...
She won't stop me.
Anyway, so there we go. That's a nice little round robin
of our week.
Of our week. Now, there's another thing I'd like to say, and I think this is pertinent. There's a series that started on Radio 4 this week about autism. And a number of my friends have been talking to me about their children, and a number of your friends have been talking to you about their children. Do you want to talk about the conversation that you decided to have about your big child?
My big child as in you?
Yes, your oldest child.
Yeah, I think after, like, one of my friends, my very best friend, her son started the process of being diagnosed last year. And the conversations that we had around his behaviour and things that kind of triggered him and things that he couldn't cope with just made me think about you.
Triggered, good word.
So I just kind of came home from this conversation one day thinking, I think that's just Nick that she's described. It's like everything. So whereas sometimes, and you have this persona that everybody thinks you're Mr. kind of life and soul of the party, fun, sociable. It's all a lie, guys. It's all a lie. His social battery lasts for a very, very short amount of time.
Well, it's getting less because I'm getting older.
No, but it's always been the way. You know, Nick is notorious for sloping out of social situations, and we coined that phrase with Nick a long time ago, that it's like, oh, Nick sloped.
Well, I learned to slope because within certain bands, the drinking culture was so powerful that to save my liver, I had to pull myself out of the situation.
But also, you are like that, not just in band situations, but in family situations. It's like if there's too much noise, if there's too much talking and people, you just can't take it for very long, and you have to remove yourself. Christmas Day you find really difficult, particularly as we've now got 5 kids plus 5 partners plus 4 grandkids.
That is a lot.
It's a lot of people, and you
for a
struggle.
little blonde like me. That's very hard.
So you're. Sorry, I'm going to have to blow my nose.
Go on, blow your nose. So, well, anyway, you came back from seeing your good friend in the north, who was having her son assessed, and you said, "Have you thought?" And I think you're a bit sort of on tippy toes about it. Have you ever thought that you might be? And suddenly, now, a light bulb went on.
Yeah.
Let me just say this: since I was a child, I always thought I was different to everyone else. Does that come as any surprise to you?
I mean, not really. I don't think that comes as any surprise to anyone.
I had that dialogue in my head all the time. Why are you different? Why do you see things differently? Why did they do that and they didn't do this? I would always have this parallel dialogue. And I've spoken to numbers of friends about this, and they said, why would you want to get yourself diagnosed? What's the reason? And honestly, hand on heart, I think it gives something of an answer to my years of being unsure about what's going on inside my fucking head. And on top of that, I think it gives the family somewhere to go with what's up with Dad.
Why is he being so weird?
Why has he gone away again?
Why can't you just leave something where it is, like a normal human?
Why do I go into the house and turn off all the lights?
Why do you take stuff to the charity shop when you've not been told to?
Oh, well, that's easy because, they told you and didn't tell me.
There's a lot of things, but I think that I would be really surprised if you're not.
Well, I did 2 online diagnoses.
And you're waiting for a referral.
And both diagnoses said high propensity to neurodivergence. Now, if that hadn't come back, I don't think I would have pursued it.
Yeah.
So we took it official, didn't we? Went to the NHS and we asked them about what's the procedure.
And now we just wait.
2 years.
Yeah.
It's a 2-year waiting list unless you go private. So I filled in some forms, sent the forms in, and there is a procedure, and I'm in a holding pattern. So I thought I'd mention that.
Yeah,
because of this very interesting programme, apparently there is 1 million undiagnosed cases in British society, and many of them
How do they know if they're undiagnosed?
They're projecting it on numbers, on stats. They can do that. They can use averages and medians. We should rename this In the Psychiatrist's Chair, shouldn't we, really?
Nick in the Psychiatrist's.
I can get you back.
Can you?
Yes, I can.
Okay, well, you can think on that and you can try and get me back, because
I'm
perfect.
I don't think you're neurodivergent. I genuinely don't. There's a spider up there. I'm going to have to get that duster of death afterwards. It's only a tiny little one.
Where?
They're in the corner, sitting there on the thing, right in the corner.
Oh, that's tiny. I don't mind that.
It's much smaller than the one that crawled up your neck.
I actually fucking hate you.
Don't worry. It never happened. And we ate vegan sausages. Next.
If you bring that up again, I will fucking divorce you. Next topic. Watch this or we're getting divorced. Willow's named it that. I actually would never divorce you.
Could you say that again?
Watch this or we're getting divorced.
That's a great title, Willow. Because we hate each other's television. We talked about this in an earlier episode.
An earlier episode? What, like the first one? Or the second? Oh, actually, yeah, we've done two now. Sorry.
This is the third.
I was just going to say, we've only done one. Okay, so what did I challenge you to watch this week?
Below Decks.
No, Below Deck.
Below Deck. Below Anton Decks.
Below Deck, which I absolutely love. And there's Below Deck, Below Deck Mediterranean, Below Deck Sailing Yacht, and then there's the Australian one, Below Deck Down Under. Love them all.
Do you?
But the very best one is the original, Below Deck, and particularly from series 2. I can't remember how many series she's in, but quite a few, where the chief stew is Kate Chastain, who is hilarious, and I want to be her best friend.
You are her best fan. You told me that last night.
I love that woman. She takes no shit. She loves her job. She does it really well.
Jez?
Kate Chastain.
Kate Chastain.
Chastain.
It's a good name.
She's fabulous.
That's like, it's one syllable or so away from Kate Chastise. It sounds like she sounds like a dominatrix.
And I picked a specific episode for you to watch of hers.
You did.
I absolutely.
Yeah.
She was the queen,
Yeah.
and so.
Well,
what did you think? I think you ended up watching 2 episodes because I think you started getting into it.
Well, you said, do you want to see what happens? Because there was a resolution to the story. They leave cliffhanger, obviously, and I thought, okay, well, I was mildly engaged.
You were watching it.
I was mildly engaged.
Enjoying it. You were.
The question is, now we have a thing when we're watching each other's TV programs for this, because we don't do it any other time. I tend to say we shouldn't comment or discuss because we have to keep our powder dry for this eventuality. So now I'm going to tell you what I thought.
Okay, go on. I can't wait.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you think? Well, first of all, maybe you need to explain to the listener or the viewer what Below Decks is about.
Below Deck.
What is the Below Deck synopsis?
Well, for those of you who haven't watched it or don't know about it, it's based on super yachts where very, very rich people take a trip on a yacht, and it's all about their interaction. It's mostly about the staff that are working on the yacht and their life below deck, and then you get glimpses of the guests. And the very wealthy, sometimes really obnoxious, annoying people, and sometimes lovely people that they get on board, and how they deal with their demands, and the relationship between all of the crew members. So yeah, that's kind of
okay. Well, actually, before I posit my notion, what percentage of the guests on the boat do you think are nice people? You've seen it all. What percentage? Just a thumbnail sketch of...
I would say the smaller percentage.
Yes. So most of them are not. They don't come across as very nice.
No, they don't. I'm surprised they want to do it, actually, because a lot of them come across...
So my question to you was, and I was biting my tongue, do you think it's harder not to be a dickhead when you're a multimillionaire?
Do I think it's harder? I think a lot of very super wealthy people probably are not great people.
Given up having standards, or given up thinking about the things that the proletariat has to worry about?
I don't know what proletariat means.
The worker.
Oh, I think they just maybe some people just forget either where they've come from or if they've been born wealthy and they've just had service people around them all the time. They've just forgotten that those people too, and they're doing a job, and it doesn't hurt to be nice.
Okay.
And just
Agreed.
because you have money doesn't mean you should throw your weight around or just be so demanding in a really nasty way.
Because that
I mean,
program-
it's fascinating. I find
Yeah,
it
yes.
absolutely
It's like a
fascinating. And I
sociological
just think
experiment.
these people come off, some of them just come off so badly.
Well, they did on the show last night that you
Yeah.
showed me. The group of people that came on board the ship were...
Horrible.
Yes, I mean, it's really hard to categorise it without using expletives. But fucking cunts.
Oh, he went there.
Just falls off the tongue. And I suppose if you want to watch fucking cunts talk in a derisory way to staff, it's quite a good show.
But I think it's quite nice because you see what the staff say about, and yet they all remain professional. Well, Kate,
Girl crush.
my girl crush, she didn't, she let her professional standards slip, but it's brilliant because she does these towel designs on the bed, like an anchor. Or, and for the primary, who is the person
Hilarious.
who books the trip, who's basically like the boss, if you like, of the trip. She did a towel penis on his bed.
Then she got out of jail by actually saying, "Oh no, it was a rocket."
It was a rocket.
It was, because
I'm sorry if you thought
aerospace
it was
is
a
big where I
penis.
come from. It was very
It was
funny.
a rocket.
Yeah.
It was brilliant.
So you're probably noticing I'm engaging with this far more than I did Coronation Street.
You did. Would you watch it again? Would you be open to watching some more?
If I was incentivized,
Well, like how? How would
don't
I have
know.
to incentivise
dress
you?
up as a maid or something.
Our daughter's in the room.
Sorry, Willow. I'm sorry.
Willow's...
I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it.
Willow wants to just...
There you go. That's my neurodivergence coming out. The disability to hold my tongue.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to say something else in relation, because it made me think existentially. Because although I don't consider myself to be a wealthy man, I am rich in love. But I have known money, and I have known notoriety and success for a very small time in my life. And I wondered, did I act like a dick? And I probably did on occasions. And there's probably people out there that could come forward and said, yeah, I came up to you and asked you for my autograph and you stabbed my hamster with a pencil. There probably are people out there.
I think you'd remember doing something quite that bad. I
It's
can't
a metaphor.
imagine that you were ever...
I think I was.
I mean, we could tell the ice cream van story. Did we tell that story? I think we did.
Did we?
Tell it?
I can't remember
Did
whether
we tell
we
the
told-
ice cream man van
Story?
story? We may have to re-listen. If we didn't, I'll save that
Okay,
for
well,
next
that
time.
might be we can revisit that.
Where you were a bit
Do you
of a
want
dick.
it? Did we tell you the ice cream van story?
We'll come back to
You'll
it.
let us know.
You made me watch The Prisoner,
The Prisoner.
but we have watched that before.
What is The Prisoner?
So The Prisoner is a 1960s show set in Portmeirion,
Yes.
North Wales.
Yes. In the village.
In the village. And it was one of the kind of things that, if I'm honest, we watched early days, didn't we, in our relationship? I'd come and stay in
You
your
put up
house
with a
in
lot.
South Street, and you were like, oh, I want to... And I don't know, did we watch it on DVD?
I think it was
Probably.
showing.
Might have even been on video.
It might have been on video, but the thing is that you put up with a lot. In the early days, you're like,
Yeah, I'll watch
anything you want to do,
want.
darling.
I'm
Anything.
thinking, oh my God, what is he making me watch?
Yeah, you did. You did. And so I say, look, I love this show. Do you like this show? Oh, I don't know. Would you like to watch it? Oh, yes, of course. As long as you're here, darling.
Now I go, oh, what shit are you making me watch now?
Did you put glass in the bath for you, bastard?
So we revisited it, and do you know what? I can't say that I don't like it, because I do. It's really interesting. I think I struggled with maybe the last couple of episodes. I remember I haven't watched it for years and
They
years
go
and
very
years.
surreal.
It's very surreal, but like the first few, yeah, I think it's really interesting, but more interesting because I think when I'd watched it, when I first watched it with you, I'd actually been to Portmeirion.
Yes.
So I'd been to the village as a tourist before we met, not having ever watched the series. So couple of years ago, we went back together, didn't we, for our anniversary?
Our anniversary, we went to Spain. Was it a weekend we had our time there?
Yeah, and it was we'd just dropped Willow at uni for the very first time.
And we cried all the way to Port Marion.
We did. We cried all the way.
Because we left our daughter at university.
And it rained the whole weekend.
It did. We had the day we got there, the sun was shining, and we thought, this is going to be great.
Yeah.
And then it pissed down.
But it was so beautiful, and we stayed in the village. We stayed in a room in the village.
In the village?
In the village. And it's just an incredible place.
We're going to go back, aren't we?
We're going to go back.
We must.
Yeah, absolutely. We need to go back.
So you enjoyed it?
I did enjoy it.
It was a trip down memory lane for you?
Yeah, it kind of was. So
did you take anything new from it? I suppose we could say...
No, because all you kept saying was, there's our room. That's the room we stayed in. Oh, look, there's our room again. We stayed in that room. Can you see the window there?
Oh, look, there's a restaurant. Do you remember? Yeah,
so that was like the commentary in my ear right the way through.
Yeah, sorry.
But yeah, no, it's a great series. And if you haven't watched it, check it out. I loved it.
So shall we do North and South Divide now? A small one?
North and South Divide. So I thought this week we'll keep it short,
yes.
But we're going to talk about something that I found really odd when I moved down. There was a lot of things I found really odd when I moved down south. But it's actually quite disconcerting that you go to a chip shop in the south and you can't get Chinese food.
I don't understand that. What do you mean?
In the north, you go to Chippy and you can get Chinese food. You get fish and chips, sausage and chips, and you can get, chicken and mushroom and fried rice.
So you're saying that only Chinese people run Chippies in the north?
Pretty much.
Surely
it's a Chinese Chippy.
Well, that's a different thing, isn't it?
No, in the south it's different. In the south you have a Chippy or a Chinese takeaway, but in the north, or certainly in the northwest, you have a Chinese Chippy. So it's like you have Chinese food and you have fish and chips.
I can't let that
and
go.
Sausage and chips. And then you get half chips, half rice.
There's no just a straightforward Chippy in the north. It's all got curry sauce or chow mein.
Yeah. You have...
What?
It's so annoying that down here you can't get Chinese food and you've got to get them from different places.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That is
and
a northern
half rice, half chips seems to be a northern thing.
And curry sauce.
Please stop.
Oh, sorry.
Everybody hates it. I mean, now that we've actually put a podcast out, I think, guys, I really need you to back me up on, we need to have, some kind of...
What?
Just...
Decorum.
No, what's the thing when you have... my menopausal brain. A list of names and you...
Taramosalata.
You're protesting against... What's the list called?
A list?
Ali?
Do you mean a...
No! Petition! A petition against Nick ever trying to do a northern accent.
Well, I'd like to throw that out there.
Oh my God,
Let's
my brain.
see how many people will petition for me to stop saying...
Everybody,
glass
please.
in the bath.
Because it's horrible.
All right, fine.
So yeah.
Maybe.
I think Chippies, that's a North-South divide thing, Chinese Chippies.
All right.
So I miss that.
Mushy peas.
We have some fan questions.
Oh, wow. Oh, right. Blimey.
Which I haven't actually read.
Have I still got fans after this?
Questionable. Mero Titty.
I like her already.
Don't know if it's a man or a woman. If you were going on a second honeymoon, assuming, of course, you haven't already and money was no object, where in the world for you both? You go.
Well, we all know that I don't want to get on a plane unless I'm being paid to do it because of my carbon footprint and also because I hate airports. And we've done that one.
But okay, let's play the game of you'll get on a plane.
I'd like to get on Eurostar first class and take a trip down to the south of France and rent a lovely villa for 2 weeks. That's what I'd like to do.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
A very beautiful place that we can not get on a plane.
I've never been to the south of France.
Well, why don't we do it?
Are you saying you're going to take me on a second honeymoon?
Yeah.
I have that recorded.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. You paid for it as well?
Yeah. Oh, hang on a minute. That's the kitchen Second honeymoon. Oh, I better mind me fucking mouth, haven't I?
Yeah, you better, aren't you? Better get out there and get some more touring
I'm about to go away.
I'm a holiday queen. I will go anywhere at any point.
As long as there's a beach and a gin and tonic.
I do love a beach and I do love a cocktail.
Yes. You said cock.
Shh. Willow's in the room.
I'm sorry, Willow.
I would. Do you know where I would? I mean, just taking away all the obvious hot places.
Yes.
I'd love to do the Caribbean.
We did the Caribbean on the Cruise to the Edge.
Okay, Cruise to the Edge. That's for another day. I'm going to have a lot of fun talking about that. That was not doing the Caribbean. Okay, I'm going to move on because I'm going to save that one.
Let's make a note. Let's
put a pin in that.
Let's put a pin in that.
And we're going to come back to it. Caribbean, I would love to do anywhere in the Caribbean. I'd love to do Barbados, anywhere. But do you know where I would, and I know you know this, somewhere that I really want to go and I really want to do this trip is I want to do the Sound of Music tour in Vienna. I would love to do that.
Of course, I've been to Vienna many times, honeymoon. But to do the Sound of Music tour, I think I would have to be bound and gagged. Oh, seriously. So why don't we go to Vienna and you go and do the Sound of Music tour?
Well, yeah. I just want to do it with somebody who'd enjoy it, and I think you'd enjoy it.
Really? Why would I enjoy that?
I don't know, because it's Julie Andrews and it's the Sound
I'd like the countryside, I suppose.
Well, you get to see so many beautiful things because
there are beautiful things.
It was gorgeous. Yeah. Okay, next question.
All right, look, to be continued, that one. We'll have to talk about that sometime.
Gizzy Fluff. Why do these people have such crazy names?
Gizzy Fluff.
How do you look after your hair? Question is open to both of you. I get lots of people loving my glossy locks and my very, very Claudia Winkleman fringe, but I had the fringe first, actually. I had the fringe before Claudia.
You did, yeah.
Mine's very high maintenance. I don't get out of bed looking like this. I don't wake up and it's straight. There's a lot of product and hair straightening goes on.
And when you put the special non-toxic bleach on your hair, because you are allergic to everything, to be continued, you walk around with...
I wouldn't put bleach on my hair anyway, because then I'd look like you.
No, what's it called?
You mean hair dye? I have to have henna. Yeah.
When you put the henna on your head, you walk around with polythene over your head, and you look like an extra from Doctor Who.
I do.
You really do.
Yeah.
Rich Miller was here the other day, and you went, "Hi, Rich," and you went...
I look so pretty. So pretty. Your hair is... fairly low maintenance.
I colour it every 6 weeks to 2 months from the roots, and other than that, I do nothing to it. It's like a very well-behaved dog. It knows its place and it stays on its mat. Honestly, I'm amazed I've got any hair when you think about what I've done to it over the years.
Yeah. Cool. James Barry, nice and all name, James. We like that. Dearest Anne, how do you cope with a husband in a 3-way relationship? I wondered where that was going then. With yourself, himself, and the base of goo. I think it works pretty well.
Well, that's a very good metaphor for my career.
Yeah.
But then again, we support each other in our careers.
I don't know any different. You were touring when I met you. You're still touring now. I think we embraced the kind of space. We both like having that time. I think because we'd been married before, we'd been divorced, we'd had time on our own. So we both value our own space. And we allow each other that. So when you go on tour, of course I miss you, but I like to have a bit of a...
You missed me more when you had the shops because there was a lot of turmoil going on, and I think you needed my support. I know that you really, really struggled. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think one of the reasons our marriage has lasted as long as it does, or has, is because I go away so much.
I mean, it probably helps.
Yeah, 5 months away this year.
Yeah, and you come back and we're all loved up and
So the secret to a happy marriage is fuck off. A lot.
And on that note...
Yes.
You've been listening to North and South, Mind Your Mouth, with Anne Beggs and...
Fluffy Chicken.
Chicken, peck, peck, pecky, peckers.